This is a Came from Evansville Watch.
Evansville Watch, of course, a Facebook and Twitter organization. You know what they do. What's going on from Evansville Watch, Ryan?
That is correct. They monitor the police scanners. They let us know what's going on in the community. And every once in a while, there's some weird things that happen, and they make sure to relay those things as well as kind of, I guess, lighter moments to break up some of the car accident here, theft here, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it breaks things up, and it's fun. And you and normally Kat, again, just still not 100%. Voice was shot, so we sent her home, and I'll be here the rest of the show.
You're rolling, right?
Yes,
okay,
yes, sir. But anyway, so they throw that stuff up there, and normally every Monday you guys compile these together, some of the weird, the wacky, but all 100% true events that take place here in Evansville, reported by Evansville Watch.
That's right.
So there we go. All right, so we'll start with a hazard on the eastbound Lloyd and Fulton Avenue. Again, remember, these are all from last week. Up until yesterday. A truck pulling a trailer is losing roofing material all over the roadway. So
it's always something.
You're talking shingles and maybe nails, and that's a hazard. Customer trouble, 351 North Green River Road at Denny's.
That was for the something on the road sound effect.
Sorry. Two customers here at Denny's outside trying to fight employees in the parking lot. I'll give you a grand slam.
You call this a moons over my hammy?
I'll show you. When I see the bottom of a coffee cup, it better be full again.
By the way, the phone's ringing. I'm assuming it's my mom.
That might be Mom.
We'll get to you in a second,
yeah.
Mom.
All right. Officer dispatched to Northfield Drive for a subject trying to light a tree on fire. Officers en route.
I mean, if you try hard enough, you'll probably get it.
I would say after a while, depending. Now, if you're using a cigarette lighter, you're probably going to be there for a while.
That's true. But once it goes, you're going to have a whole lot of fire on your hands.
You're going to run out of fluid before that tree really gets a good burn going. But if you're using a torch or something, that might be a different story. All right, check welfare on the lot of Meyer. A woman with orange hair. Again, reading these as they're written. A woman with orange hair is yelling at a child, telling them they are worthless.
Oh, my.
Yeah. The caller is now confronting orange hair lady. The caller is confronting orange hair lady, and dispatch can hear them arguing. I assume the police got out there and took care of that situation at some point.
You think that was her child?
I would assume so.
Probably.
I don't know why you'd call someone else's child worthless, or any child for that matter. To be honest with you.
Well, to be fair, maybe the child wasn't earning his keep.
Well, it's certainly possible. But still,
that was a joke.
There's a better way to word that, I think.
Probably, yes.
Report of a combine, those big tractors that, mow down the corn at the end of the season. Report of a combine that's pulling down power lines and doesn't realize it, obviously. He's on Hogue Road. This is on the west side. So, yeah, he's just chugging on down, going from field to field, and he got out on the road and caught a power line or two and popped him right down, but probably has no clue that he's doing it because they're so massive.
It's like that scene from Hangover where the giraffe is peeking out of the Hangover 3, I guess.
Like that.
The giraffe is too tall for the bridge.
Something like that. Yeah. Intoxicated subject in the 300 block of Northwest 3rd Street. Guy is smoking a cigarette and carrying around a 6-pack of beer. Man, I just call that Saturday.
Yeah, since when is that a crime? Once your smokes in your beer?
I don't know what the law is there. I don't think you can just roam the streets with open beers and drink them.
Not open. But did it say it was open?
No, it just says he's carrying around a 6-pack of beer. Now, if he is, obviously there's public intoxication laws. So if he's stumbling and he's obviously, then you got something there. Suspicious at Graham and Kurth. Suspect wearing a clown mask is walking westbound. Not approaching anyone, but the caller wants police to check it out.
Okay.
Got a hazard. Pig down. I'll say it again. Pig down at Weinbach and Keck.
Aww.
A pig was running in traffic. It has been hit. It is injured, but still running around.
By the way, I just put my hat on so that the viewing audience knows that today's Halloween.
So they know
if you're watching online, I don't usually wear suspenders.
Or coveralls.
Yeah, whatever you want to call them, overalls.
2 more here. Disorderly conduct at Simpson's Food Mart on Covert. Caller states he was chased by a male he only knows from Facebook. Why are you friends with somebody on Facebook if you don't know them in real life?
Especially
I don't know.
If you're two dudes.
States he knows this guy had a gun because he grabbed at his baggy pants, and that's what people do when they have guns. That's the guy's logic.
That story, I want more details on.
He didn't actually see a gun. He just assumed since the guy was wearing baggy pants that he had one because he assumes that everybody who wears baggy pants carries a weapon.
Yeah.
Hashtag, by the way, whoever wrote that one for Evansville Watch, hashtag stellar logic was that.
That's awesome.
Last one here. Check welfare in the 200 block of East Florida. There is a male picking up rocks and talking to them.
Giving a new definition of like a pet rock.
Yeah.
Literally talking to and training your rock.
You won't do me wrong, will you, Rock?
How Evansville is that last
Come
story?
on, baby, let's go home.
Just picking up rocks and talking to
Just
them.
talking to rocks.
You think he names them and everything? Has a whole
would've-
relationship?
I'm sure there's a whole family of rocks that he cares for very deeply.
Silly me, I had like a Tamagotchi as a pet toy growing up, and this guy's playing with his rocks.